I saw this. The Sun Sentinel is asking your opinion on who does the best brunch in South Florida.
Does brunch always come with the Bloody Marys and all that? Is that within?
If it's done right, yes. Brunch comes with bottomless, either mimosas or Bloody Marys or both.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's got a vibe that this is a late breakfast, kind of a lunch thing. And to me, it should be kind of boozy, I believe, a little bit. That's a good way to do it.
I'm more of a fan of lunch, dinner.
That's not a thing.
Or dunch, whatever you want to call it.
You're a dunch.
Hey, you dunch.
I like marrying those two together. No one's doing
Stop trying so hard to make Linner happen.
Do you even dunch?
You dunch.
Okay, if you had a nomination, Virginia, you do a lot of brunch stuff. Who gets your vote?
I mean, hands down, it's the Circle Dining Room at the Breakers. It's not even a competition.
Oh, really? Okay.
I mean, show me one better. Now, if you're going on price, it certainly is the most expensive. But if you're going on quality, it's far and away the winner. There's nothing close to it.
And for the common person, only talking about Shoney's.
Okay, Shoney's, huh? Yeah.
Back in the day, Shoney's was slapping. They had that liquid cheese sauce you could pour on everything. You pour it on your eggs. You pour it on toast. It was so good.
I remember I was 10 years old and I got the buffet and I was allowed to get a cheeseburger on top of that.
Whoa.
I felt like such a king. I felt fancy.
That's a
That
big
is
day.
gluttony.
It's a big day.
Who needs a cheeseburger when you have the unlimited buffet?
Oh, it was so just the senses were going crazy.
It didn't make sense. That's why it made sense.
He was trained for gluttony.
Okay, who has the best brunch in South Florida? The Sun Sentinel, they have their list you can go and vote on. They've got Blue Moon Fish Company in Lauderdale by the Sea. That whole area is a cool area to go and have some cocktails and kind of pop around in. They also have Boatyard, Fort Lauderdale, Java and Jam in Lauderdale, Christoph's Cafe in Davie, and Torno Subito in Miami. That is their picks for it. Now, when we ask everybody else, Virginia's going the Breakers, the Circle Dining Room there. You think is the best brunch that we have?
If money is no object, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It definitely is.
You can get cheesy hash browns there?
You could.
I think I'd agree with you on that. Yeah, if I had to pick one, I think that the Breakers is number one. Have you ever had brunch at the Sunday House in Delray Beach?
I have, and I love that place. It's a beautiful venue, but I would still put it maybe, second or third to the Breakers.
Right. It's worthy of discussion, but I agree with you on that.
Absolutely, yes.
Now, for a place that's going off, and I walked by there yesterday, and it had a good vibe, good energy, is Lenora's.
Lenora's, they do. I don't like how they give you a 2-hour limit, though, on your table.
Okay.
And they stick to it pretty strictly.
Okay.
So if you try to belly up and do the bottomless and stay there for 3 hours like I like to do, they'll ask you to leave.
You might have to throw a couple George Washingtons down to send a message and say, what can I do here?
I went there with Danny and Megan that do the afternoon show, and we were just getting into the really grooving part of our buzz, and they asked us to go.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they have a 2-hour table limit.
Huh. Yeah, that would be a little bit of a knock, I'd say. Anna said the brunch at the International Polo Club during season.
Oh, yeah, that's a great one.
I thought you were going to say the brunch at International House of Pancakes.
Some people would say that. She also thinks Howley's is pretty solid, too.
Howley's is so solid.
They do a brunch there?
You can go there whenever you want.
Okay, but that's different than a brunch. That's diner food, which I love, but do they actually have a brunch?
They do well at brunch times. But, yeah, I think it's more just the concept that this is a diner and you think more of...
It's open early, it's open late.
Yeah, it is. It is. But, yeah, it's got that feel to it.
And the place is so old. My dad used to go there as a young person.
It's got character. It really is a cool spot.
Angie said she thinks the best brunch is at Another Broken Egg or the Hen and the Hog.
Another Broken Egg, they got some kind of signature dessert thing that's delicious. I would go there just for that.
They have beignets.
Maybe that's what it was.
And I think they have Bloody Marys, too. I believe you get your cocktail.
Wasn't there one in up in Jupiter at one point?
There used to be, but it shut down. It was in Harborside.
It was always packed. So you go, how does that go out of business?
When that bridge closed, a lot of things in Harborside had to flip because it cut off like 80% of the traffic that would pass in front of Harborside. The people just don't go that way anymore. But now the bridge is open.
The bridge closed. I got to get out. I got to get to Jupiter a little bit more. What's going on in Jupiter?
The bridge is back open.
Also, some suggestions for Tap 42 with locations all over South Florida, and Avocado Grill does have an insane brunch.
Avocado Grill pops off.
They got the electric sax player and that smoke thing that they hit you with.
Yes, we love him.
Sax, okay.
Yeah, it's a fun little thing.
This is how we do. It's the KBJ Show.